So what we're doing, Mateo, is of course we know that because of the COVID, of course, pandemic, the crisis, marami talagang pagbabago in the way companies do their business. Like we know that even though the lockdown will be lifted in the coming days, okay, definitely there will be a new normal already. Not only in the way that we do business, but in our daily lives. Okay? So I just have a series of questions here, Mateo. Of course, everyone is dying to know what's happening to you right now also. Siguro the first question is, how's your daily routine right now at home? Of course, during the ECQ.
Oh, okay. My daily routine. You know, at first actually, nung nag-quarantine talaga tayo, medyo everybody said wala na tayo magawa, nandito na tayo sa bahay, etc., etc. We had so much time on our hands. As a few weeks passed and we're here today in I don't know how many weeks na. Ilang weeks na ba tayo?
Almost one and a half months na tayo. So we started March 15, I think. March 15.
Yeah, there's so much more activity, so much more chores, so many things for work, and so many things piling up, and things are starting to become, everybody's starting to become busy, kumbaga, no? It's not like that first week na sinasabi na, oy, what am I gonna do now? Nandito lang tayo sa bahay. We're actually becoming more and more busy and doing more things. Kumbaga, maraming mga tao nagsasabi, there's so much silver linings in the situation today. You know, being home, being with your family, ako bagong kasal ako, so being with my wife, it's also, you know, in a way, a blessing in disguise na we have an extended honeymoon. If you want to, kumbaga, no, it's a time now we're really locked in our place, and we're getting to know each other more and more every single day. That's the interesting part. But of course, not to forget that there's so many people out there still fighting for their lives, and our frontliners fighting every single day to save and protect all of us here. So I think it's very, very important to realize and to balance the situation. No? When the ECQ happened the first week, we were able already to organize different activities on how to help our kababayans, kumbaga, and how to help. And of course, with the partnership with the Philippine Army, we were able to mobilize things very, very fast, and we were able to start our activities very, very fast. Also, people might say, paano tayo makatulong? Nandito lang tayo sa bahay. Paano tayong gumawa ng mabuti? Nandito tayo sa bahay. Dapat nandyan ako sa labas. You know, our frontliners, our doctors have been begging for us to stay home. And to the people that has been staying home, you know, thank you to them. And to the people that hasn't been staying home, sana they realize that the importance of staying home and the meaning of flattening the curve. No? In our show, we did a show called One Voice PH. We've had a series of different guests, different doctors, and we spoke to the doctors. These doctors were ER doctors telling us the situation of what's really happening there in the hospitals. No? And different networks, ABS, GMA, has been coming out with different short videos on work that has been going on in the front lines, and it's incredible. Kapag nakikita natin yung mga nangyayari talaga sa hospital, talagang it's mind-blowing. Kapag nakikita natin yung mga nangyayari sa Italy, kumbaga sa ER ng Italy, it's like a movie. It's like we're inside a movie. So, you know, I feel like still staying home, I was still able to do my part as a citizen and help out and organize different activities, no? With the help of the Philippine Army and landers, etc., we were able to raise more than 10 million pesos, and then we were able to distribute goods to places where they needed it the most, kumbaga, no? I think I'm talking too much, but going back to your question on my daily routine, after a few days, I was able to figure out a daily routine. No, because I think a routine is very, very important for everybody out there. Marami mga tao na slowly after all these weeks nasasabi na nalulungkot na ako, nade-depressed na ako, etc., etc. You know, there's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. What I've done here, I'm very, very blessed na I was able to set up my little mini gym hindi naman sa gym na talagang gym na gym. Hindi, body weights lang, tas meron na akong bisikleta dito, nagbabike, etc. So, gumagawa talaga ng routine for the day. Sa umaga, nagigising ako ng alas 6 ng umaga, nagbabike, sa hapon, tumatakbo ako, nagluluto para sa asawa, etc. All these things. So, I'm just trying to keep everything routine-based and alive, kumbaga. Did I answer the question? Medyo mahaba.
So, ikaw ang nagluluto talaga ngayon para sa asawa, no?
Actually, we take turns, no?
Exciting. Actually, marami talagang realization during this COVID, and siguro right timing for you because you're newlywed. At least extended yung extended yung honeymoon. And it's something that for me, what's happening right now, it's something wherein you can create more adventures, more experience, not only of course with your family, but of course with people around. So one of the questions here, Matteo, is what were your first worries that came into your mind when nangyari yung crisis? Siyempre, parang of course coming from like tayo, di ba? We're into sports, you're into show business, and sanay tayo, we travel around, di ba? Pero right now, because of the crisis, we'll be on a lockdown, di ba? So what's the first word that came into your mind? If nag-worry ka, no? Yeah.
Of course, there's always worry that came in, no? Especially with my different businesses aside from showbiz. I have a restaurant business, I have a export business, and of course, for example, the export business, we produce souvenir items. Nobody's gonna buy souvenir items anymore. Nobody's traveling. Nobody's gonna want to, buy a key holder or whatever. No, so that's a problem. So I think in the restaurant, everything's shut down, and slowly today, we're starting to evolve and think about different strategies of how we can make this work. So take out, take out, but how do we deliver the logistics, who do we partner with, etc. All these things come into play now. So I think it's very, very important in days like this to really diversify and really think about things that can improve your business or create a new business or do something new that is suitable to what's happening today. No? We all know social media and online is talagang booming. You never know. My next business our next business can be all online based, and advertising will be all online. So everything evolves with the time, and of course, we're in an economic crisis. Things are shutting down. It's very, very important to be proactive and think of ways on okay, this is not working. What are we gonna do now? No, but. I'm sure not everybody will succeed, but hopefully, if everybody will play it smart, there will be a lot of learnings from this big, big challenge, and everybody will come out stronger from this, hopefully.
Yeah, I agree with you, Matteo. Maybe in our lifetime, this is the first time that we've experienced something like this. Even siguro yung mga parents natin, I don't know what's the worst thing that happened to them, and this is something that is parang on a global scale, hindi lang sa atin sa Pilipinas, but people from all over the world. And honestly, the challenge here is we don't know when will it end. So we are all preparing for the worst case scenario, but we are hoping and always praying for the best. Well, I think you have a question for Matteo.
Yeah. Actually, referring to what you said, Joe, about our parents. I do remember my dad was talking about nung panahon nila. Ang experience yata nila was during wartime, panahon ng mga Hapon, di ba? So ngayon panahon ng coronavirus naman, no? Yun naman ang na-experience ng generation natin, no? But on the lighter side, Matteo, we are wondering actually, what are the things or hobbies you find yourself doing now that was once challenging to find time for?
Wow. Honestly, I have to be very honest right now. I think I've been opening the Bible more often times now, to be honest, to be very blunt and transparent. Yun dati kasi sabi na basahin mo yung Bible, etc., and you open it and you just read a page or so. But now today, it's become more of a routine. It's part of the routine, kumbaga, to really open and to really read the Word of God, kumbaga. So that's one thing. I read more also, different books, etc. And I'm cooking more.
Wow.
There's just so many things that nangyayari ngayon na dito lang tayo sa bahay na, we're learning more about each other and about ourselves more. Kumbaga, that kung normal day lang to or normal situation, this will never be happening, kumbaga.
Right, yeah.